Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
My name is Micah. I travel around videoing everything and anything I find interesting. Let's take a closer look.
Hi everybody, welcome to the world of Micah. Today I am here at the Pirates Cove on International Drive, taking a closer look at the amount of detail that they have put into this place. But today is going to be a very special trip because not only am I hanging out taking a closer look with you guys, I'm also joined today by world famous Dave Ensign. And he's going to be giving us a closer look at the amount of detail and the story and everything they put in to this wonderful place. Let's take a closer look.
Well, let's see, back about 7 or 8 years ago, I met the family that owns this place, and they had big plans, you know, for a ship, a fort, a big battle scene going on. And you know, you hear that kind of stuff all the time. Everybody wants to do something great, but they, you know, either don't realize how much it costs or how much effort is involved in it. And they were different here because they already made a lot of money at this course. This course is very popular because of its location. They didn't have to do anything to it. And the fact that they wanted to raise the bar is what intrigued me and made me want to become part of the team. Because here are these people who already have what they need, but they're gonna do it better, you know? So, man, that was really fun getting in on that at the ground floor. So we just started coming up with concepts and how to do things, and we just turned this place into a wonderland, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I was telling Dave, you guys, when I was scouting this place out to wanting to do this video, I kept driving by on International Drive here. You can see it literally from the road, and I would just look over and see the different colors and the amount of detail, and this is a quick drive-by. So if it caught my attention driving that fast, you can only imagine coming out here and actually getting to see just the amount of detail they put into some of this stuff. I mean, just from this like rock work here, old tree stumps and everything. I mean, it's incredible, absolutely incredible.
We wanted to see if the ideas of Walt Disney still were, you know, valid. And
right.
We really wanted to give people more than they paid for. We really wanted to up the bar and keep it clean, you know, just to see if it would have an effect on people.
Right.
And revenue's gone up like 45%.
Wow.
Like last year. I mean,
well,
people, they know quality when they see it.
Absolutely, and I feel like once you step foot on the property, you start seeing things just like this. I mean, okay, honestly, this is just a small chunk of what they have to offer here, but this automatically makes me feel like I'm no longer in Central Florida. I mean, you know, that's one of the many concepts of Walt Disney. He wanted you to forget about the outside world, you know, and I feel like this place definitely has that effect.
We went as far as to put glitter here.
Oh wow!
So that it'll shimmer in the sunlight like it's still kind of charred, like it's still burning. We wanted a tree that got hit by lightning, so we just made it.
Absolutely. Very cool. Oh man, you can definitely tell.
And we keep the team small here. It's never more than probably 7 guys.
Guys, look at this throne. Now Dave actually designed this. Did you hand carve this?
Yeah, I hand carved the back here. I love to put mystic symbols on shit.
Yeah, man.
People think it looks all
right.
It doesn't mean a thing.
Right. That's awesome.
But yeah, the birthday kid gets up in here.
Yeah.
And then if you sit right, the crown should be on your head.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and their parents can take their picture. They can sit up here the whole time.
Absolutely.
Kids love it.
That's so cool.
It's a cool chair, man.
It is. And then again, with
king for a day.
Cool little knickknacks, man. Absolutely. Especially if you want to be a pirate, this is the place to come. I'm a huge pirate fan.
Sometimes I go get my replica sword. I'll let the kid hold it. It's not sharp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they think it's great.
That's awesome. Dave was telling me this room is actually used for people. They can actually rent this out for their kid's birthday. And you can have all your guests sitting here. Have the birthday boy or girl right up there. And then you can use this table here for the cake.
Lion watching over it.
Exactly. pretty incredible, totally themed out area for your kid if they want to be a pirate for the day. Heck, I would want to do this.
Actually, Golf Channel rents this every
Really?
year for their company party.
Wow.
So they'll set up food trucks out there.
Yeah.
And the whole 9 yards. They just love it.
Check this out. Some little barnacles. Some little cannons. And this cool guy.
I did that a bit cartoony.
I like
for
it.
kids.
Yeah, man.
This tree, because it's awesome for shade, you know.
Right.
So I thought I'll sculpt these roots coming over and paint it to look like the tree. Yeah.
Oh, so you sculpted this?
Yeah. So it's like
This is
roots
sculpted.
Yeah.
This is real tree.
It's like the roots are
awesome.
coming over, you know.
Absolutely.
But doing that makes this part of the show now. It's not just a tree, you know. It's
Right.
landscaping. It's special.
Right. It looks like it's been here for ages.
Little stuff like that is important.
Absolutely.
This was a guy that got fired, so I made him a nice tombstone, Stuart. Poor Stuart.
Everybody, you can pay your respects when you come out here.
Yeah.
Little names like this, I've always loved my theme parks. Bendy Steel, Blacksmith.
Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
This is our old guy. It's an animatronic skin for our old guy up in the upper cave who's trying to get out. He's offering the guest a rat if they'll let him out. It'll be full animatronic once it's finished.
Very cool.
Here's his poor rat. Aww.
Oh boy.
And this guy's hand, so he'll be holding it by the tail.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Pretty gross, but kids laugh at it.
Oh yeah.
But I can't wait to get to it because everybody looks in this window.
Right, they want to see what's in there.
Normally at night, the line is all the way out to the sidewalk. So going in there. But this would be perfect to give people something to look at, you know?
Mhm.
See the guys in there plotting something, getting drunk. I wanted to have a mule in there, like he's behind a barn door,
Yeah.
drinking a bottle of whiskey or rum or something.
Yeah.
It'd just be hilarious.
That would be.
Well, there's nothing funnier than a drunk mule. Monkey with a gun, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, right.
But drunk horse or mule, shit, now you're talking.
Look at this, guys. This is so incredible.
And we need a little step up for the kiddies.
Yeah, so they can look
So you can
in.
look.
Everybody wants to look in these windows, Dave says. So let's look in. Oh, wow.
I wanted to get the tentacles in there, you know, octopus eye,
Yeah,
and crab legs. There's something creepy about a medley of those things.
there is. Pretty cool. And yet again, this is a huge ship. It's just
I
landed
welded all
here.
the steel for this, welded it all together, put it together. A guy came in and shot the cement on for me, and then I carved all the detail
Yeah.
into it. It was a pretty fast setup, really.
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, this is a nice little sitting area. You can't really ever say you get to sit on a pirate ship
Right.
everywhere.
And it's, you know, sometimes people look at it and it's so cool that they don't know if they're supposed to be up here.
Right.
It's like, get up there and sit down. What are you waiting for?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. There's.
I like to do little details like this. Like we got this cannon sticking out the hole. I put the marks up here of how many hits they got, you know. People might never see it, but it's cool.
That's
as hell.
awesome. That's so cool. I love little hidden things like that.
Oh, I got a good one for you over here. Came up with these pavers, right?
Yeah.
And of course we got the skull and crossbones, but I was like, what am I going to put for the other four? So this is a waterfall that's out in the front of the property with the cave going in. There's a big snake over there, his head, and these coordinates on the other two are Google Earth. You put them in,
Yeah.
and you hit the treasure pile in the cave.
Wow.
So it's actually a treasure map. I think I did too good a job on some of these because they were stolen. Somebody chipped them right out of the ground swiped them, so I remade them.
So the next time you're here, guys, make sure you plug in these coordinates. Do the captain's course. It's pretty cool.
This is kind of a throwback to old tourist attractions in Florida.
Yeah.
Where they would always have the big shell you could sit in and all that. Kids love it, man. Everybody loves it. Sit in there, get your picture taken. Absolutely. Put a nice pearlescent color on it. But we welded up the whole frame and then shot it with cement.
Man.
But it's just, you know, that old touristy feeling. I love old Florida attractions.
Absolutely.
So we wanted this old Hangman's tree, right? So my name's on there, Ensign Davy.
How cool. Alright, so this is the Hangman's tree, huh?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys can see the rope up here.
We wanted a creepy old tree with things stuck in it, like maybe pirates have left, you know, a little trinket behind.
Right.
Like we got the cups pouring out into the skull face there.
Yeah, I can see that skull face. That's awesome.
There's a golden lion in there, a sword, you know, that kind of thing. Black Pete up there, poor Black Pete says Rip. He was my wife's first husband. He's dead now.
No way. Who's Edward?
Edward Teach. That's Blackbeard himself.
Blackbeard himself.
That was his real name.
Really? I
My
didn't know
son's
that.
name's over here. He was so small when we carved this, but he helped me one summer. So Captain Avery, and on this side.
Very cool.
And then some of the initials you see are people that work here. Ramon, things like that.
This is cool.
It's all part of the show, you know?
So this is where you guys start. Get your club and your balls. Right here you start off basically at a hub. You got Blackbeard's Challenge or the Captain's Adventure. Choose wisely.
I mean, these are telephone poles.
Wow.
That we had delivered. And then we actually carved all of this in and did the paint job and the whole thing. And then we had a lift and we just kind of scooted them into place, dropped them down the hole.
Wow.
But, you know, once we're done with them, they look like totems of some sort.
Exactly.
Get the big golden head from Atlantis.
Oh, wow.
The columns that used to shake.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is from the Nautilus, from the front.
Yeah, whoa, yeah. Little 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah, I said, hey, what do you guys want me to sculpt here? And they're like, do whatever. So I was like, yeah, let's have some 20K in here.
Absolutely.
Most recognizable is the piece of Nautilus.
That's so cool. I immediately recognized that when you pointed that out.
They loved it. They were like, oh, yeah, that looks great. They had no idea what it was.
Right. That's so cool. And again, you want to sit, you take a pretty cool seat right here.
Oh, yeah.
Hang out with 20K.
So now we got the oyster shells and the skull.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know. I sculpted that big old cannon out of clay and then we made a mold, poured them out of cement. Get rid of the lake feelings, like this was just a pond.
Right.
I wanted to get a little more of that saltwater look in here. And I grew up in Sarasota, so I cut myself in plenty of oyster shells. But I found you just, you know, when you're doing the cement, just stick them on in there and it gives that look.
Yeah. This guy's getting a little afternoon nap here. It's pretty cool because you can actually walk up and try and wake him up.
This started out as a little drawbridge, but the boss, he's like, no, man, we got to beat that up. I don't want anything looking small around here. So we bought these huge beams, all these, and we made the gears out of black plastic and cut them all out. I made the rock out of styrofoam and fiberglass. And then we actually welded all that chain so there'd be no way a kid could get his finger pinched in there. So that was July. I was out here in a welding with my helmet on, with the leather jacket, up there stick welding all this chain. I think I lost 10 pounds
I'm
that
sure.
month. We call this lovely waterfall Olson Falls because we had a dude named Tim Olson out here, and we had an old bridge here. He leaned too far over the rope to try to see this turtle, and it went ass over apple cart right into the water. So from now on, it's Olson Falls.
Oh, Olson Falls.
You just saw these legs go up in the air and they'd splash. That's hilarious.
Real life banana tree, guys.
Well, they were gonna mow them down and throw them away, and I saved them. I planted all of them out back behind the dumpster. And I drew up a picture of, you know, banana trees on either side of the falls. And somebody told me, oh, they don't fruit, these trees, so you're wasting your time. We've got more bananas. I'm so tired of bananas. I'll never have more.
All right, we're going into this creepy cave.
He's kind of having an air issue, but I want this guy to get out there.
So if you guys were looking earlier at those coordinates I was showing to you, this is where it will send you right here to the treasure pile.
Doing no such thing.
Yeah, we had to shoot all these in one day. The cement sprayer went before me, and then I came right along behind him and knocked him out.
It's cool, man.
And we got skulls everywhere, and we got hidden skulls, like hidden Mickeys everywhere
Really?
around here. Yeah, like that one's not hidden, but there's a skull
But
over
there
there.
it is.
At the water line. Just love doing stuff like that.
Oh, heck yeah.
I feel like when you hide them in there, they don't see them, but subconsciously
They see it.
you get that eerie feeling, you know?
Right.
Here's how far we'll go to make something cool. We actually ordered these barrels from Jack Daniels.
Wow.
So they shipped them down here, and we pulled the plugs out, and this black liquor poured out, and some of the guys drank it and said it was the best thing they ever had.
It's mold number 7,
But
huh?
sometimes when it's hot out here, you can still smell it. It's been 3 years, I think. So,
Wow.
yeah, what is that? The Devil's Cut, they call it?
Yep.
Well, he left some for those boys.
Sure did. Good old fashioned.
And we foam filled all these with a 2-part foam so they wouldn't collapse. Because once these barrels dry out, they just
Fall apart.
Yeah.
Going up on the
All
pouch.
aboard! This was built in Jacksonville and shipped here in 4 pieces. And this is a cement table basically that's built up off the ground, off the bottom of the pond. And then all the pieces fit on that table. It was pretty cool watching them fly this shit in to the plane.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right. That's ice cream for you.
Yeah, it is, right? It's a little sugar rush. Wow, what an incredible tour. So thanks for watching, and thanks for taking a closer look here at the Pirates Cove on International Drive. The next time you guys are here in Central Florida, please stop by. You know, honestly, even if you don't like putt-putt, just walking around and taking all the essence and all the details is worth the money and worth the time. And I want to thank the world famous Dave Ensign for giving me a closer look. So thanks, Dave. Thanks for showing us around. Thanks for showing us all the details and the nooks and crannies of everything, man.
Man, you got it.
It's been a pleasure.
That's why we build it.
Awesome. Check out this guy's website, warddisley.com.
WardDisley.com, worldfamousDaveEnsign.com.
Google this guy. Pretty incredible.
Google world famous Dave Ensign.
Do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay weird. Goodbye.